It's me. It's your girl. You already know. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, real deal? How y'all doing? Hope everybody's staying cool, hydrated, and positive, and not getting distracted. You know what I mean? That's easy. But before I get into my content, I need for y'all to do one thing for me. Smash that like button for me, okay? I appreciate you, okay? But all right, y'all. We don't want to waste no time. So we want to get into our content for tonight. And it's Quaneesha Johnson found guilty of manslaughter. And she's out on bond. Okay. Y'all remember her, right? The one shot her boyfriend, right? Yes. She out on bond. And she's gonna spend time with her kids while she out on bond. They got babies to see about. So she gonna do what she's supposed to do so she can be there with them kids. Wait. Hold on, let me add something. Okay. So what we're gonna do is, y'all, we're gonna go ahead on and check. It looks so sad watching her getting all her pleas, but they got to, it was a self-defense, it wasn't, but let's check it out.
Not guilty. As to count 2, felony murder, we the jury find the defendant, Quaneesha Johnson, guilty of voluntary manslaughter. As to count 3, aggravated assault, family violence, we the jury find the defendant, Quaneesha Johnson, guilty. As to count 4, aggravated assault, family violence, we the jury find the defendant, Quaneesha Johnson, guilty. As to count 5, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, we the jury find defendant, Quaneesha Johnson, guilty. As to count 6, cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, we the jury find the defendant, Quaneesha Johnson, guilty. As to count 7, cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, we the jury find the defendant, Quaneesha Johnson, guilty. Thank you. And is that signed and dated by you as the foreperson? Yes, ma'am, it is.
Yeah. Do you like having a P.O. box but are tired of wasting time and money driving to the post office? And I post a 1, we can help. With I post a 1, you can get a real physical.
She found guilty, y'all. But she got out though.
All right, let's bring in our Court TV legal correspondent.
We hope we're going to get to maybe speak to at least one of them after they're able to take a look.
Let's see what her attorneys got to say. She has some good attorneys, but let's see what
life in prison, a maximum of life in prison without parole. And with the life with parole, you have to do 30 before you're eligible. What? So I know what she just walked away from when the jury found the lesser included of manslaughter, along with the other along with the other charges. So Ms. Johnson goes from possibly spending 30 years in jail to the opportunity now for us to argue all of the things we argued in court and have her sentence mitigated significantly, potentially as low as probation.
And we know that sentencing, Judge Moore said Monday morning. She wants everyone to be ready. William, there was this bit of controversy today over this missing witness. You all were trying very hard to find her. What was the prospect during these deliberations if you all were able to locate that witness?
In terms of prospecting, we were trying to present evidence that we knew would help our client's position. However, we were not able to get in contact with the witness in terms of to get her into the courtroom. So tough.
Would that be an appealable issue at all?
It's possible. I've already talked to the prosecutors about, let's negotiate over the weekend as it relates to sentencing and some of the potential issues for appeal and motions for new trial. There may be an opportunity for us to come to some sort of negotiated agreement with sentencing. So that's something that will be on the table. So I'll be talking to Mr. Shaw over the weekend and see if we can't come to, some potential, use that as an opportunity to negotiate on behalf of our client when it comes to sentencing.
I know the judge said that you all could talk to this jury once they were done. You don't have to tell us the answers if you can't, but can you tell us what you were interested in learning from them?
Yeah, I would wanted to know, what the thought process was. Why did you all think that the aggravated assault family violence? Why did you all think that she actually assaulted and didn't defend herself? I'd be interested in knowing what was the key piece of evidence you were listening to when you listened to her statement, when you asked to see the body cam. What were you actually listening for? What were you looking for? What was the discussion in the back? Those are some of the things I'd like to know, Julie.
Yeah, anything surprise you? Because it seemed like this jury had a lot of questions.
They did. I knew when they came back with the last question, me and Mr. Treadwell knew that when they came back with the last question about witness that they were close to a verdict, because I knew that they had gotten to the child cruelty charge and they were trying to figure out if the child didn't see the incident happen upstairs because they were downstairs, could they have witnessed it by hearing it? And that was sort of where we knew that they were going. And I said, they're probably close if they've gotten down to charges 6 and 7.
She outside?
Taking it seriously. Last question for you, Attorney Treadwell. The family, they were there in the courtroom, supportive of Quaneesha, aunts, mother, children. Can you talk about what they're going through? We hope we're going to get to maybe speak to at least one of them after they're able to.
Well, I think just the emotions of the trial in general. I mean, just to see your family member going through this situation, it's already a terrible situation. And then to potentially have life in prison, but then having it mitigated down to a voluntary manslaughter via the verdict. I don't think they even completely understood the ramifications of what the jury actually decided. But, it's always heart-wrenching. It's a heart-pulling situation. I mean, some man ended up losing his life, and we've got a job to do as well as the jury and as well as.
Do you have any indication of whether?
Well, y'all, that's it. And they saw her leaving the courtroom. She was guilty. That's her right there. Leaving the courtroom. And y'all, this is how she got manslaughter off this. It's because the kids saw this. Little bitty babies. Man, you can't do that in front of no kids. Can't do that. Come on, baby. You can't do that in front of kids. And that's her, y'all, when she left court with the kids and stuff. See what happened. I mean, just don't understand. My main thing is that's it, y'all. I don't have nothing else to say. It's just terrible. I mean, you got kids and you doing all of this stuff in front of the decision that we are making these days. And we got kids. It's just, oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. I mean, y'all heard them kids crying for their dad. You heard one little girl was asking for her dad, a beautiful mother, beautiful father, handsome father too. We have to make the decision instead of picking up a weapon and taking it. We just need to walk away. Somebody should have went in the house and stayed with the kids and stop all that arguing around the kids. And that's what happened when you do things. You have consequences behind them. Y'all like, sharing, subscribe, and tell me what you think. She out on bond now, but she's guilty of manslaughter. And she out on bond, like I said. I'm out.